What's up guys, it's Kevin with K-Square Fitness. Today I'm going to be breaking down the proper way to do a weighted plank. Alright guys, so key points of performance, and actually before we get to the weighted variation, I want to just take a step down and make sure that you have the positions dialed in first so that you're actually getting the benefits of adding weight and not training a poor position. So in this variation today, it's actually going to be on the hands as opposed to the elbows. And the first thing that you need to be thinking about is from the pelvis is tucking and rolling your spine here. So if you're already good to go and you have the awareness here and you can stay tight there, you're going to be good to go. Another thing, that after you've mastered the pelvis, think about the shoulders on top of the wrist. So pelvis, shoulders on top of the wrist, and then number three, your upper back, watch this in the upper back, you're gonna go push through. So not here, but actually pushing through and trying to round your upper back without compromising the pelvis being number one. Pelvis, shoulders, upper back. Pelvis, shoulders, upper back. From there, you can get into your position, and as you lift your legs up, there should be no arching in the spine because pelvis position is number one. Squeezing the glutes, making your heels touch. That's a really, really strong hand plank position. We got a full tutorial of that as well you can check out. So if you're able to lock in the pelvis, then we can start to add your weights and get into a strong position. So have a box. Ideally these things are level, but my setup have a slight decline. Get a weighted belt, and now with the kettlebell pulling you down, it's going to challenge the position that it should be, and that's the pelvis position as opposed to slapping on a plate on your upper back. So here it's going to challenge your torso. Everything still applies. The shoulders are going to stay on top of the wrist. I'm going to be pushing and rounding through my upper back and staying on the toes of the here. So if I got into this position, this is back pain, this is no good. First thing is pelvis, right? So tuck and pull it in, upper back stays rounded, tuck in the glutes, and that's a really challenging position already. Make sure that when you're there, you're really locked in from here first, squeezing the glutes, not training, overemphasizing it, because I don't want you getting into this here and you're just training to have a bad position. Lock that pelvis down, getting into this neutral spine position. And like we've talked about in the past, this plank position on your hands should replicate the exact same position as it does when we do this hollow body. Ribs are pulled down, you got this shape here, the exact same shape is here. Make sure you master those positions first, and then you can add weight, and it's going to be a heck of a challenge. That's the proper way to do a weighted plank. Get after it.